What is up, wrestling fans? This is Kayfabe Chronicles, and I am your host, JP. Well, it is Sunday night. It is 8 p.m. Central Time, so it is time for our weekly live stream. So close to WrestleMania, and yet for some weird reason, Asuka's been left out of the title picture. Was this the right call? I'm going to let you know right now. Hello, and welcome to the weekly live stream. This is Kayfabe Chronicles, and I am your host, JP. If this is your first time here, please stick around for a little while. Partake in the chat room to the left-hand side of the screen, and if you like what you see, make sure to crush like, hit subscribe, and click that bell notification for whenever we post videos. We go live every single Sunday night at 8 p.m. Central Time, except for pay-per-view nights, where we will always go on after the pay-per-view to discuss the event. And of course, we go live every single Wednesday night right after NXT to discuss the previous episode of NXT. We also post random videos throughout the week, and of course, if you guys haven't done so already, check out that Facebook page, check out that Twitter account. Alright, let's get the ball rolling. Hello, Elizabeth. How are you doing this wonderful night? How are you doing this wonderful night? My week was pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie, digging everything about it. We are 1 week away today from WrestleMania. Best time of the year, in my opinion, well, besides Royal Rumble time, but we all know that I am biased towards that event, and let's just get going on with all that. And yeah, I fully agree. I am still confused royally with the entire Asuka thing. Like I said, I've had all week to think about it, to think about what I was going to talk about today, and I'm probably just going to pull my opinion out of my butt, because that's normally what I do. Alright, let's just jump right on to the actual show itself. So if you guys didn't see, where the heck has Bray Wyatt been the past couple weeks? Well, it was released on social media that JoJo, that's right, the man that Bray Wyatt apparently left his family for. We're not going to jump into the semantics about that, but apparently she is expecting Bray Wyatt's child, so cool. As you see, she looks very glamorous, as most mothers-to-be usually do. So yeah, they released a whole bunch of photos in regards to that. It's a great thing. Like I said, you know, I don't know the entire thing that happened in regards to Bray Wyatt with his family. All I know is that him and JoJo are an item they are expecting, so I wish them all the best in their endeavors of becoming parents. I know Bray Wyatt does have a couple kids already, but hey, you know what? Let's just leave it at that. So yeah, maybe that answers the questions of where he has been for this past little while, because I miss him. I actually really miss the heck out of Bray Wyatt. I think he's a phenomenal competitor. I think he works very well in the ring. His promo style, even though bizarre to most, I enjoyed the heck out of it. So maybe once all this is done and he's done being a proud papa, he can come back to the ring. But yes, all the love to them. I think this is great news. Keep spreading the world of children. Children are awesome. And I promise my child will not run into the room for tonight's live stream. He is securely in bed and the mother is home. That was fun last week on NXT Review. That was great for all of those who saw it before I took the video down. Okay. Jumping right on to the next topic. John Cena. What? John Cena with a new lady? I don't know. And yes, I did see Bray Wyatt's new look. It looks good. It's clean. It's clean cut. It looks not as creepy as it did. It's a nice look for him. But yeah, apparently John Cena was spotted in Vancouver, Canada, with a new lady. Cool. Good for them. You know, if this is John Cena's new lady, they do look extremely happy. We don't really know a lot about her. I don't know a lot about her, but hey, cool. You know, John Cena, of course, everyone knows he was with Nikki Bella forever. They were engaged. Fortunately, it didn't work out, so John Cena's with a new lady. So good for him. Good for him. Good for her. They look happy. See, this is what it's all about. I don't care, you know, when people are spying on celebrities of who they're dating. As long as they're happy, that's all that matters. As long as they're happy, healthy, and all that stuff, great. You go, John Cena. You are the man, and I hope... Oh, that's so bad. Two thumbs way up to Elizabeth. Yeah, just a random woman standing there, just like, to be honest, I love all those can't see John Cena pics. I still think those are absolutely, like, whenever people take pictures of John Cena, it's like, hey, great selfie by yourself. Kudos to you. But yes, I hope John Cena is happy with his new. Oh, damn you. It's hilarious. Okay. I'm here till Friday. So now we're going to jump on to some sad news, in my opinion. Don't worry, nobody died, to my opinion, but two key members of the WWE family, two major contributors to my childhood, apparently have left, have parted ways with the company. If you guys didn't hear, Goldust and good old JR have finally settled their way out of WWE. JR announced via Twitter that after 26 years of the WWE, it was his last day, and he was shooting a documentary for a Undertaker video, and Goldust, of course, decided to part ways as well. Both of them have been in the company very, very long time. Like I said, Goldust has a really special connection to me. I was in the crowd when Goldust made, like, not Dustin Reynolds, obviously, but like when the character of Goldust made his WWE debut at In Your House Great Wide North here in Winnipeg, our only pay-per-view that we've ever had coming out of the city. So I was there to see Goldust's debut. Oh, really? Well, if he's still under contract, I should really research my stuff. I'm all getting all emotional about Goldust, but JR is 100% not with the company anymore. JR has decided to part ways. But if Goldust is still there, booyah! That's awesome. I love Goldust. I want to see him make 1 million returns, because like I said, I have an emotional connection to Goldust. Man, I should have looked into that. That's awesome. But yeah, JR tweeted himself that he is leaving, and he's going to be in a documentary with The Undertaker, which is cool, because I'm looking forward to this documentary about The Undertaker, because The Undertaker rules, and all you'll say different can just look at my Aladdin cup. Let's get right in there. It's one of my many Disney mugs. One of my many Disney mugs. Cool. No, that is... See, look at that. You're making me laugh, and you're making me feel great. So if Goldust is still around, I'm very happy. This was just a really action-packed week. I didn't have time to actually research any of this stuff. Normally, I try to, like, dive in and, like, get set opinions, but this week has just been freaking heck. I'm going on vacation right after WrestleMania, so I'm packing, and it's just been, like, blah, 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 blah. But yes, JR is no longer with the company, but Goldust is still staying, so that's cool. All right, so if you guys didn't see going into WrestleMania this weekend, the whole fan access, they're going to be recreating the Worlds Collide tournament. A lot of people crapped on the first Worlds Collide. I thought it was great. Essentially, the Worlds Collide is choice competitors from NXT, the 205 Live, and WWE UK. What they did is they competed in a tournament where the winner would get a title shot of their choosing. Of course, that was won by the Velveteen Dream, and we all know what happened after that. So this time, they're changing it up a little bit. It's going to be men and women. It's also going to feature people from the main brands as well, too. So pretty much everyone who's not on the main roster, like title picture-wise, like who's not going to be at WrestleMania, is going to get an opportunity to compete at Fan Access. So Luke Harper tweeted a really great tweet. I don't have a copy of it here, but it just flat out said, like, you know, I wrestled, you know, for many, many years. I was gone with injury. I came back, got injured again, came back. I was so close that, you know, like so like 2 years ago at WrestleMania 33, he was like just one match away from competing for the world championship, and unfortunately he didn't win that match, and he was shutted to like the stupid Andre the Giant Battle Royal. So yeah, he just flat out tweeted saying, like, you know, like, I'm here to wrestle it, I'm here to take it. It's great that Luke Harper is really trying to solidify himself, because, like, guys out there, Luke Harper is just an amazing performer. I don't care what anyone says. Like, everyone just craps on Luke Harper. Luke Harper is one of the best wrestlers on the roster. Watch his actual in-ring work. Who cares about the weird gimmicks that he's been given? Watch his actual in-ring work, and you guys will be pleasantly surprised. And to be honest, I hope Luke Harper takes this. I hope he dominates. I hope he gets a title opportunity, and I hope he wins that belt, so it'll shut all you haters up, because Luke Harper just deserves so much better. And you know what? I'm glad that he's trying to stick his claim in this, and I think it's going to be great. I'm so mad that Jazzy won't be there, but look at Zelina versus Piper. And look at Zelina trying to body slam Piper. If she can't, great. I'm actually really happy that Piper is on there. And a lot of people were hating on her. Like, a lot of people made fun of her. Like, yes, she's a big girl. Okay, whatever. Like, we're in 2019. Grow up already. I'm glad that she automatically posted right on her social media, just her eating fast food, saying, yeah, whatever, I'm big, screw you. So good for her. She's comfortable with herself. I think she's great. She's an amazing in-ring performer. And I'm looking forward to seeing Zelina versus Piper now. I think that's going to be really cool. And don't worry, Jazzy, I guarantee she's going to be in there very, very soon. I think Rhea Ripley might hire Jazzy as like a bodyguard or something. Like, I'd like to see Rhea Ripley and like Jazzy team up. I think that would just be like an awesome team. Just these two just tough ladies who just tear through people. Exactly. Leave Piper alone. Piper's awesome. Piper's great. She's so fun to watch in the ring. She moves great. She's great on the microphone. She's hilarious on social media. 2 thumbs way up. But yeah, you know what? I want to see where Jazzy is going to fit on this. I know Jazzy still has to learn a little bit of the modern day thing. But yeah, Jazzy as a face would be great too. In fact, if they were smart, they would book Jazzy as a face because the crowd loves her. We love her. We love her. And Rhea doesn't need a bodyguard. I don't know what's going on. There's so much stuff. The NXT UK women's division is so freaking stacked. It's not even funny. Kaylee Ray, Viper, freaking Rhea Ripley. You got Toni Storm. You got Candy Flush. You got Millie McKenzie. You got Zaya Brookside. Like, you got Ginny. You got just all these phenomenal women on this division. It's going to be so damn good. But yes, I'm really hoping that Luke Harper wins this. As for the women, I don't know. I really don't know. I wish Dakota was healthy. And she'd be able to win this again, because y'all know that she won the Access Tournament last year. Yeah, boom. And I'm not talking about Rhea Perlman, Enos. Who allowed you onto my channel? Really? Who allowed you? And Rhea Perlman is tough. Whoops Danny DeVito's butt any day. Okay, let's jump back onto what else we're talking about. So I already mentioned earlier that they're once again continuing with this. The Andre, the Battle Royal, and the Women's Battle Royal. I just feel really bad because I get why they do it. It's so everybody can have their WrestleMania moment. What they do is they just throw everyone who's not in WrestleMania matches into the Battle Royal. But like, when has the winner of this Battle Royal actually achieved anything? I think the most successful one is probably Baron Corbin, and that's not saying a lot. But like, there's just so many people who are going to be in these matches that I know could have better WrestleMania matches. Like, Andrade is in it. Rey Mysterio's in it. Take them out, put them in. Sorry, no, Rey Mysterio's in the U.S. title. Andrade is in this. Take them out, put them in the U.S. title match. Have like a triple threat. The Hardy Boys are in this. Have them fight the Usos for the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, like you guys were teasing about earlier. Like, why? It just, and the women, like, you know, like Asuka, like right off the bat, look at that, Asuka, front and center. 2 weeks ago, she was the world freaking champion. And now she has no title match anymore because they decided to take the championship off her, which we're going to talk about, and then just throw her into a battle royal, which means nothing. Like, you don't even get a title shot if you win this. You get a trophy. Ooh, great, congratulations, here's a trophy. I just feel so bad for her. Like I said, like when she was in NXT, she was the undefeated, just immortal. Nobody could touch her. She moves up to the main roster, wins the Royal Rumble, which was freaking great. Then she goes to WrestleMania, has an amazing match with Charlotte, which she didn't win. Okay, that's cool. Still has her momentum. And then she did nothing. She just dropped into oblivion until the end of the year when she wins the Women's Championship. Awesome, great. Asuka's back on top. And then she has no title defenses at all for a couple weeks. Has an amazing match with the Royal Rumble against Becky Lynch. Beats Becky Lynch cleanly, I might add. And then nothing again. And then has another match against Charlotte, and she loses the championship for no reason whatsoever. And now, as a consolation prize, she's in the Women's Battle Royal. I am the champion of my heart. I am the champion. And I enjoy Baron Corbin too, Elizabeth. I really enjoy Baron Corbin. The End of Days, awesome move. Deep Six, awesome move. I wish he had just a better shtick, though. He just needs a better storyline. Like, I get the whole thing with him right now. Like, you know, like how he was the former GM and now the Kurt Angle thing. Like, I kind of get it. It doesn't suit his character. I want to see something different with him because he is talented in the ring. He has grown a lot. I enjoy watching him. Some of his old matches are great. Some of his new matches are great. Just authoritative Baron Corbin. He just doesn't have the charisma to pull off that role yet. But eventually, I think he could. And I agree, Charlotte does not need the belt, which is why we're going to jump right into the entire premise of this week's episode. Charlotte winning the belt. Why? It didn't make any freaking sense. Okay, the things that I'm hearing so far in regards to this is, oh, well, they wanted to add another title to add more prestige to the match. It's already the main event. You guys have announced it as the main event. It's going to be the first time ever in the history of Royal Rumble that a women's match is going to be closing out the show. You don't need any more prestige than the main event. You could have two mannequins on fire fighting over a bag of Doritos, and it would be the most prestige match because it is the freaking main event. So what do you guys do? You take the belt off of Asuka and you put it on Charlotte, who didn't need the belt because she was already holding the championship already. And unless they announce this as like a unification or a winner take all, or whoever loses their belt, then okay, it kind of makes a little bit of sense that you guys have thrown a new belt in there. But it's the fact that putting a belt on Charlotte doesn't benefit because she can't lose that title and nobody can win the belt, so it doesn't make any sense to throw another belt into this match. Like I said, the only thing I could get is if they were unifying the titles, which I've been saying since day one, that the women should all be on one show. I just think that the roster on two different shows is too diluted. I know I sound like a broken record. I say this probably at least once every single live stream. But if they were to put all the women on their own individual program, then yeah, have one belt. That makes total sense. But it's the fact that it's two different shows. It just doesn't make any sense. And then Asuka, one of the best women that you have on your roster, has nothing now. She went from having a WrestleMania match, essentially, to nothing. And then, like I said, then what did they do the week? Since she didn't have a competitor, they were supposed to have that fatal four-way where the winner would get to fight Asuka. So they have her lose the belt that night and then cancel that match. So now 5 women essentially got screwed out of a WrestleMania moment. And they're all dumped on the stupid pre-card show because the Battle Royals are on the pre-show. I don't really mean like the women having their own show. Sorry, let me reword this. I mean just having them all together, like either like Raw and SmackDown, like, you know, having them kind of alternate between the shows, just not having like a Raw set of women and not having a SmackDown set of women. Same with the tag team division. I just think that it's too small to have it on one show and another show. Like, just put them all so they can travel to both of the shows. That's what I meant. I just felt like, you know, like a lot of times it's always the same feuds over and over again, especially with the tag team championships. And especially now the women division is getting a little bit bigger, but before it was, oh, Alexa Bliss versus so-and-so. Oh, her versus the same person again and again and again. It was always the exact same feuds over and over again. So when I think if you put all the women on one, like together, traveling from Raw to SmackDown and vice versa, then I think you could just get a little bit more. Sorry, I meant to kind of rephrase it. But it just having Charlotte have the belt going into this doesn't make any sense because it doesn't make you feel for her. Now it really makes complete more sense that Becky Lynch is most likely going to win. Or what they could do, hear me out, is have Asuka interfere and cost Charlotte the match. That'd be kind of cool. Give Asuka a nice little thing, or have just kind of work Asuka into it somehow. Therefore, setting up a Charlotte-Asuka feud next, because I would dig that. I would enjoy a Charlotte-Asuka feud. I think that would be really, really good. Have them feud over the SmackDown Women's Championship. But by putting the championship on her before WrestleMania didn't make any sense. If you guys wanted to have them fight over the belt, you could have had Charlotte in the match, whatever, have, you know, like Becky or Ronda win, and then have Charlotte go after Asuka for the championship. Like that would make more sense. Just taking the belt off of Asuka and putting it on Charlotte just doesn't make sense. Even if you were having a later on feud down the road, which I think is going to happen. I think Charlotte and Asuka are definitely feuding after this. It just doesn't make sense to do it that way. There was just other ways to handle this. Like I said, like adding prestige to the championship match as the wording that they said makes zero to no sense. And I seriously think that the Dorito mannequin match should happen. Just mannequins and Doritos on a pole. Okay, but yeah, what do you guys think about all this in regards to Asuka? Was taking the belt off of her the wrong decision? I sure as hell think so. But if you guys think differently or agree, let me know in that comment section below. As always, we go live every single Sunday night at 8 p.m. Central Time, except for pay-per-view nights, where we always go on after the event to discuss the event. We go live Wednesdays, right after NXT, to discuss the episode of NXT, and of course, random videos throughout the week, random videos throughout other times. Check out that Facebook page, check out that Twitter account. So our next video we got coming up, we'll definitely be doing the NXT review. Right after that, probably the exact same night, I'll probably be doing my NXT TakeOver predictions / WrestleMania predictions. And then WrestleMania, I won't be doing a review next Sunday because I will be out watching WrestleMania, but I'm going to try to get a WrestleMania review in probably the next day. And if not, there won't be one because I leave for vacation that Wednesday, so there will not be an NXT review the following week. But I do have some pre-made videos that I will be releasing to fill in the Sunday void for you guys at least. All right. As always, if you guys like what you saw, crush that like button, hit subscribe, click the bell notification. You guys are the reason why I do this, and I will see you guys Wednesday after NXT for our NXT review. Peace out. Have yourselves a wonderful evening. This is JP from Kayfabe Chronicles. See you guys next time.